Hello everyone, Call of Duty World War 2 Part 7. Let's get into it. Death Factory.
After Aachen, nothing's gonna be
Let's
the
get
same.
into it.
But we finally got a foothold into Germany. The gateway
Playing
to the
at a
Rhine is
regular
open and there's no
difficulty
turning back.
setting.
Your orders were to take the hotel, not evacuate civilians. Who decided this was a rescue op?
We thought there was time, sir.
Last time I checked, Turner was in charge, not you. Is he making the calls now?
No, sir. It was my call. It's on me.
It's on both of us.
Yeah, well, right now, the last thing I should be worried about is if two of my best men can follow orders when we're on the verge of the biggest operation of the entire war. Let me remind you, this is the spearhead of our final drive to the Rhine. Got a whole damn forest to clear so the convoy can get through. So from this point on, I'll accept nothing less than your best. Now get your insubordinate asses ready to move out.
It's been 3 weeks. We're in the Hurricane Forest now, clearing it so the convoy can get to the Rhine. I'm not proud to admit it's taken me this long to open your letter.
If it's over, we're here for you, pal.
I tried to warn you.
Coach,
Come in, speak.
she's pregnant.
Whoa! Hey, that's huge.
Hey, Daniels is gonna be a daddy.
She was trying to let me know, but I wasn't ready to hear it.
All right. I could use another cup of joe. Come on, you mooks, let's give him some space.
But I don't want coffee.
Sure you do.
I'm sorry I waited to tell you about the baby. I tried to the day you were shipping out. The day you took my picture.
Everyone gather around.
Where's Daniel?
Davis is talking. Come on.
On my way.
The Hurtgen is dark and nearly impenetrable. Our mission is to take Hill 493. Whoever holds the hill dominates the valley. For lesser men, this task might seem insurmountable, but our division boasts a proud history of firsts. In World War I, we were first to hold off a German attack. First to launch a counteroffensive. First across the Rhine. Nothing has ever stopped us. Nothing ever will. Lieutenant, tell them what we're all about.
No mission too difficult, no sacrifice too great. Duty first.
I can't hear you.
No mission too difficult, no sacrifice too great. Duty first.
That's right. Now get ready to move out.
Duty first. Back to the old meat grinder.
Amen, brother.
We move out in 5.
Hey, Daniel. Can you do me a favor and bring some chow over to Willis? We want to the perimeter.
So we're in a forest.
You got it. Much appreciated. He's overlooking the valley.
High Command's belief that no advance war possible without securing the northwest sector first.
Hey, Yellow, hope you brought 2 spare socks.
Yeah. Gotta keep everything nice and dry.
As per usual, the graphics are phenomenal. Wonder if I can read that book. Probably almost. I mean, look at the mud. Have you ever seen such muddy mud in a video game? Very atmospheric. So here's the front line. These guys. He's manning a 30 caliber, and he's got an entrenching tool. He's got a rifle on the back with a bayonet, and he's got another bayonet, and he's got a water bottle, and he's got some casings on the ground and some empty ammo boxes. and some sandbags and some razor wire. He's got a bar and some webbing and a helmet. He's got a what gun is that? Is that a 30 caliber automatic rifle? I don't know. Yeah, so this is all really realistic, and they're armed to the teeth because they're on the front line. And have a look at this.
Those guns have been blasting anything that moves. Convoy can't get through unless we take them out.
We'll do our best.
Be careful out there.
Front line 500 yards ahead. Dismount and fight! Exclamation mark. So there's a Sherman tank guarding blocking the road, and this is the entrance to the front line here. Over here we have a generator. I hope you don't mind me doing this tour before we kick off the combat. Smoking, ammo. That's a cool jacket. I wish I had a jacket like that. Excuse me. Improvised kitchen, sleeping quarters, and that'd be fun for one night. But if you had to do that for how long would you be out in the field like that for? Probably weeks on end. Once you've unpacked and then slept in it and then packed it up again, it doesn't get a chance to dry out, and it gets, particularly the ground sheet gets saturated and covered in mud, and you've got to pack it up and put it in your backpack, and it just turns into misery. Really bad for morale, being encamped in these kind of muddy, saturated quarters. And it'd be pretty, because it's Europe, it'd be pretty cold. Oh wow, here's the hospital. Stomachache, and this guy doesn't look too happy. You can almost read that, can't you? So yes, this is a very well-equipped Roman. I was going to say it has parallels to the Roman army, being very, very well-equipped, sort of encamped in this kind of tent city. You can imagine the Romans being like this. Same kind of thing, very well-equipped, high morale, relatively speaking, but really challenging conditions to operate under. I'd probably take up smoking. It's a baseball mitt. Pine cones on the ground. It's very detailed. What have we got here? Armory. Quartermaster. There's Pearson, the sergeant, and he's got one of them rifles. Sorry, I don't know what they are. I'm just assuming it's a 30 caliber, equivalent of the 303 or the K98. There's a Tommy gun on the table. What's this guy up to?
Morning.
Morning. And what are you up to? He's got a bar. That's their kind of heavy weapon before they developed general purpose machine guns like the M60 and the Minimi. There's some casings there. And the Germans had their heavy machine gun, the NG42, the buzzsaw, a huge rate of fire. I can't remember what it is, probably 1,000 rounds a minute or something crazy, something that equates to like 30 rounds per second. Here's a 30 caliber that he's got here. Look at all the casings on the ground. It could be a 50 caliber, but I'd say not. I'd say it's a 30. So this is the guy I've got to give the food, by the way. And we've got enemy artillery up on that hill. Looks like mortars. I thought it was our artillery, but no, it's enemy artillery.
Compliments of the chef.
Only the finest, eh? Thanks, buddy.
How's it looking?
Yourself.
Those guns aren't letting up.
It's been non-stop. I
heard you're hitting them today.
That's the plan.
Only mortars would have a trajectory like that.
Good luck out there.
Thanks.
Rally on, Turner. The bar is a good gun, but it doesn't have, it needs belt feed. It doesn't have enough ammo. Just, what is that, 20 round magazine? 10 round?
So we can hold the forest. First stage is linking up with second platoon at the river. Then we move out.
What kind of resistance are we looking at?
The heavy kind. Bridge has been changing hands all day.
So we're going to the front.
Secure it.
First platoon.
Here she is.
Although this is more like a squad.
The biggest
A platoon is about 30 men.
If
Though we've probably lost a few in combat, so this could be a
Still a
platoon.
long drive to the Rhine.
That's why we need to hammer those guns and keep them alive. And watch your asses.
And check this out, where there's Sherman tanks. There's just an endless column of Sherman tanks here. Look at that one, it's got a snorkel. 2 snorkels for going over rivers. Shermans aren't the best tank, but there were so many of them produced, and all of them had fuel. And once they made the Sherman Firefly, with that one that's going past there with the extra long gun, it became a reasonably formidable weapon in its own right, because it had the gun to take on the Tigers. Before it got the extra long barrel, it didn't have the punch to do any damage to a Tiger. It was a sitting duck. Still didn't have the armor of a Tiger, but it made up for it in logistical support, reliability. It always had fuel, whereas Tigers often were limited in their range by their fuel. Logistics being the ball and chain around the ankle, so to speak, of armor. Let's get moving. Where are my guys gone? They've abandoned me while I did my monologue. Here they are.
The cold make the old wound act up. My Nana, she broke her hip every winter.
Do I look like your Nana?
Now that you mention it,
Kiss my frozen ass.
I'd rather kiss my Nana's.
So we're going to the front.
Picture.
This is the front, basically. I've got 80 rounds.
Marks, how you guys holding up? Sons of bitches keep hitting us. Next wave could be any minute. All right, first platoon, let's help these boys out. Push up, retake the front line.
Set up perimeter defenses.
All right, grab some mines and get those MGs ready.
Barclay, Cooper, advance to the bridge and signal when you see movement.
We need to strengthen those defenses. Place those mines.
Sir, I thought we were gonna hit the artillery at Hill 493.
Can't leave our lines exposed. We'll advance to the assembly point once the bridge is secure.
Told you by these craters, it ain't gonna be easy.
Easy's not why we're here, Private.
See these kraut dragons deep?
M1919.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
I reckon it's a 30 cal.
Kraut's coming through the fog! Get back to cover! Engage!
Oops, sorry.
Fire!
Look at them, they're like zombies, how they charge. Oops, that's Richards.
Enemies concealing
Sorry,
their
Richards.
movement. They're coming! Fire! SS troops!
SS troops.
They're moving in! Fall back position! Western bridgehead! Pulling back!
Jesus Christ.
Ammo when you're ready, Private!
Where's all this fire coming from? Damn it.
Somebody help!
Yeah, it's intense.
Please help me! Help! Please help me! Somebody help me! I can't move! Enemy armor! Panzer inbound! Panzer! Check for mines, grenades, whatever you can find! Yes, sir!
Give me ammo.
Tree's coming down! Watch out! Look for anti-tank equipment! Hurry! Point him out, Sergeant!
Check your bodies for weapons!
Nice shot, Daniels! Get more fire on that thing!
Look for Panzer Shreks on the enemy!
Great job, Daniels! He's almost dead!
Where's the bazooka? I need a bazooka. I think I remember where one is. Here. Damn it.
Found a German rocket launcher! Good! Now hit that Panzer! Panzer's down! They're falling back!
That's it. That's it.
They're retreating!
What a battle, huh?
Good work, Daniels. First platoon, rally on me. We're coming, sir. Over here.
M1 Garand. I was calling it a bar. Is it actually a Garand? Why was I calling it a bar? I don't know.
We're gonna split into two teams. Pearson, you'll head north over the bridge to reach the hill. I'll follow the river with a squad to guard your advance. Assembly point will be the base of Hill 493. See you soon.
Yeah, you be careful out there.
Hey, you too.
I reckon that was a pretty accurate
Splitting up was the right move.
example of what a standard battle would have been like.
That's why we're guarding Pearson's flank. How far to the assembly point, sir? We'll get to the base of Hill 493 soon. Just need to follow the river.
I mean, there was a lot of tactics and strategy, but sometimes there was just a mass charge. Like you saw there.
Stay low. We have to take them down, but we're outgunned. Gotta probe their flanks. Don't let them see you.
I have a mind to just charge in there and bust them up.
Patrol ahead.
I think there's a look at that. There's a sniper with a Yowie suit. Luckily for us, he's looking the wrong way.
Fire! Throwing a grenade! Tossing out a grenade!
Daniels, I smoked a grenade! I'm sighting them up! Heads up, first platoon! Enemy moving! Move up and fire!
Enemy's moving!
Take some ammo, man.
They're making a break! Let's go!
Hey Daniels, I smoked a grenade!
Send them this way! They're getting away! We got them on the run! They're falling back! Keep on them! Heads up, Daniels!
Moving in from the west! German infantry! Coming in from the southwest! German infantry! Enemy breaking for cover!
Grenade!
Press forward!
Grenade out! Oh, shit!
Shit, it's a trap!
It's a trap.
We've been spotted! Come on!
Artillery! It's a trap!
Keep moving!
Artillery down 0! Run! Run!
Go left! Get up that hill! Left! Left! Get up that hill!
Shit. There it is, the tremendous power of artillery. Am I dead? No.
Get up, Brad. I know you better than anyone, so I know you still got fight in you. Can't give up. Not now, not ever.
Paul?
Krauts could be here any second. So show me what you're made of and get on your feet.
I'm afraid I won't make it.
You got to, Red. Hazel needs you and so does your child. Now get up.
I will.
Of course you will, because you don't know the meaning of quit. I got faith in you, baby brother.
Paul. Paul!
Meet me at home, baby brother.
And whatever happened to the older brother? Is he still alive, or is he in the war, or we don't know that yet.
God.
Hopefully they tell us. Oh, look at that. He's a goner. 1911. The famous cult.
Gotta find the assembly point.
Bit sort of hard to maneuver. He's shell-shocked a bit.
Jesus.
There's a P-47 around here somewhere. There's the wing. By the way, guys, my next artwork project is a P-47.
Oh, shit!
There it is there. Alright. Alright, I got past that patrol without getting discovered. That's the first obstacle out of the way.
We surrender! Wait! Stop, please! Shut up! Oh God, please stop! No!
It's
Turner! Let's move. Assembly point's not far. Our guys are gonna need support.
You got it, sir.
might just grab some ammo, assuming these guys are all dead, and grab some of their stuff. Give me that. Yes. There's one of those mortars. What weapon do I want? Is that an SVT? Do I want that? Yeah, I think I'll take this one. More ammo to it. Right, Lieutenant.
Get the door. Cover you.
Let's do it. Alright, let's do this. Great kind of bunkers here. And these bunkers still exist. They've been exploded by engineers after the war, but a lot of them are still intact. Some of them perfectly because they were buried under sand and mud.
Looks too run down to provide much defense.
Crowd's probably abandoned.
Think they'll be back?
Hope not anytime soon.
There's one there.
I'll check for supplies.
And these bunkers were obviously designed by architects, and there was a number of different types. Probably by the end of the war there were hundreds of different types of bunker, and they were standardized types pretty much, so the High Command or whatever could select bunker model XYZ to be built in such and such a location, and they'd order a bunker to be built, and it would be built, and that would be that. And so you get these standardized bunkers all across Europe and Africa and everywhere that was World War II. And because bunkers are designed to be resistant to explosives, as I say, a lot of them still stand today.
Hope they made it to the
Some of them perfectly if they were buried under the shifting sands.
water. River must be close.
I'm praying our boys found cover from that artillery.
We'll back them up.
And some of them are like time capsules because they've been undiscovered even till now. A bit like
And then silence those
an
guns.
ancient Egyptian tomb or something. And whatever was left in them in 1943 or whatever is often still in
Push
there.
him out. Stay low. On me.
Oops, I'm trying to remember how to duck.
Stay low. On me.
That's it.
Head down. Good. Good idea.
He got one of ours.
Check the flanks. See if we can reach him. Help me! Help!
Huh?
I can't move! I can't walk!
That's a trap. If you go in to rescue your own guy, you get shot.
We're gonna pull you in! Sit tight! We'll get him! We need to hurry! Please help me! Help! Smoke grenade out! I can't move! Tossing the smoke! Let's get the dump on in through here.
That worked pretty well.
Fire. You flush him out. I got you covered. He's not alone!
Shit. Let's do this. Oh shit, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Close call. Bastard. That was pretty scary, eh?
He's down! You did good, Daniels. Moving out. On me. Area's clear. That soldier didn't have to die. Let's move. Assembly point's not far. Hope our guys got there okay.
Very good. There's another mortar. Ammo casings. Probably shouldn't shoot him. Alright, where am I going? The old Blitz. This is a Blitz truck, I think. Actually, it could be a Ford.
Gunfire! You must be near our guys. Huh? Let's move! Daniels, we need to help our squad clear the area!
You got it, sir.
MG! Moving in from the northeast! Contact 11 o'clock! They're making a break! Rear guard! Creep up! Stay low! Don't bunch up! Open fire! Coming at us! Gotta reload! Good cover! Let's make it break! Now! 10 o'clock! Making a break for it! Right in front of us! Left side! Coming at us! We're actually in cover! Make track! Come on! We're actually in cover! Move up! Move up! Somebody! Help me! You alright? Daniels? Entering from the northwest! He's down! Straight ahead! Right! Contact! Enemy team! Leave it cover! Open fire! Watch your ammo, Daniels! He's leaving cover! Open fire! Could use some ammo, sir! Here, Daniels! They're making a break! Now! Here they come! Sprint! Right ahead! Falling back to the house! Push up! Gotta clear the area! Pass him, quick!
Coming at you!
That's the last of them. Good job, Daniels. Squad, fall in at the bridge. We'll hold the mill as a staging ground. When Pearson gets here, we'll advance to the assembly point. On my way, sir.
Not another bridge.
Another bridge. Oh, man. Bridges are the worst.
Snipers! Get to cover! Get fire on them!
German sniper! Saturate the area! Gotta reload. Moving in from the north.
Target at 11 o'clock! Dead eye! Rounds in cover!
Bastard.
Gotta reload at 12 o'clock!
German!
In front of us! Approaching from the north!
Germans ahead! Go watch out! Red shot! Enemy moving ahead! Dead on! Contact! 12 o'clock!
There's more coming! There's more!
Get ahead! Grab what you can and hold this position! He's leaving cover! Open fire! Take some ammo, Daniel! Got him right side!
Red shot!
Northwest! Enemy troops! Coming in from the north!
Come on, crack!
He's leaving cover! Get fire on it! Take some ammo, Daniels!
Yes.
Here they come! Coming at us! Eat this, Kraut!
They're in the open!
Maneuver! Enemy grenade! Gotta reload!
Take some ammo, Daniels!
They're retreating!
We'll hold them off! Stay alert! We're gonna wait for Pearson, then proceed to the assembly point. Style, Daniels, on me.
How about that, eh?
Hold this position until Pearson gets here, then we take the hill together.
Unless he bypassed the mill and went for it himself.
He doesn't have the manpower.
It's never stopped him before.
Said we wait here, and that's what we're gonna do.
No disrespect, sir. But what if Styles was right and Pearson did go ahead?
You let me worry about that, Daniels.
My gut tells me something's off.
If I made decisions based on your gut, Private, we'd still be on the boat at Normandy.
Exactly. You
MG42.
heard how Pearson's platoon got wiped out at Kasserine?
Such a beast
Looks
of
like
a
history's
weapon.
repeating itself.
It better not. I want to know what really happened there.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the guts to ask Turner. But I know someone who does.
Our mission is to knock out the German artillery together. But if Pearson sees an opening, he'll take it. Squad be damned. There's a storm brewing between Turner and Pearson, and it's only going to get worse.
There you go. That's part 7. I don't know that it's over yet. It seems like part 1 of part 7, but that was Death Factory. I'll see you at some point in the near future for the next part 8. Thanks for watching.